everyone. Welcome to Fan Friday. Fan Friday.
Yeah, I'm tired. I was sleeping 5 minutes ago.
We were taking a little couch nap.
Yeah, little catch nappity doos will do.
Couch nap and couch nap kind of sound the same.
What?
I said couch nap, and I think you said cat, like cat nap. I was thinking cat. I'm still sleeping. I was thinking cat nap, and I thought you said catch nap.
I meant you were sleeping, but I think you just said couch nap and couch nap sound the same. I said I agree. Well, you're right. For
Hi,
sure.
friends.
For sure.
Hi, friends. Hi, Ashlyn. What's up?
Hello.
What's up, Christina,
Hello,
Steffi,
hello.
Alan, Marina? What up, everyone on Instagram? Nicole.
Hello, friends.
Hi,
Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Where you at? Where are you?
Where are you? How are you? How is world?
The Maulers?
How is world?
You are still sleeping.
Still sleeping. How is world?
She said, "How are you? How is world?" Ari is tired.
I'm very sleepy.
Me
guys.
is good. You is there. Me is somewhere.
New Jersey. We got New Jersey in the house.
Hi, y'all.
Hey, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Let's sing a Fan Friday theme song.
Let's sing the Fan Friday theme
Let's
song.
get this joint hopping. Let's get this joint hopping.
Somebody's got us called I Have Been to Cherokee.
Turn it on, okay? That is our Fan Friday theme song, which I wrote, and I'm really hoping that everyone knows it by now and that you sang along.
I did the whole thing up the octave.
You did after sleeping. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was sleeping, and then I started singing up the octave. I said, "We're gonna find out."
What's up?
What up?
What's up, Pretzel? What's up, Pretzel? What's up, Jenny? Is there a place I can download the song, Steffi? Not yet. No?
Would you like to?
I think they would like to download
Would
that
you like
song.
to download it?
Hi, Faye!
Faye! Faye in the house! El Jordan, yeah.
Training hard, everybody. What's up? How you doing this week?
Yeah, tell us what's going on in your lives.
We're
What's
here.
going on in your
We're
life?
here. We're checking in with you.
We're checking in with
With
you.
you.
We're right here.
We're checking in with you.
Yeah, we have eaten so many sandwiches today. That's what we've been up to.
This is true.
We taught a class this morning.
Oh, we've been teaching class every morning.
Every morning. Today.
Hi
we
from the
finished-
Philippines.
Philippines.
Hi, Philippines.
Hello. We were teaching class this morning. We did a Sancta Via class, and that was an hour and a half. It was a big gauntlet that we do at the end of the week so that everybody can check in and know where they are. And then what did we do? And then we worked for a long time. Then we ate a bunch of sandwiches.
So tell them about the new sandwich this week. It's actually a pretty big deal.
It's a pretty
big deal.
Yeah, it's a medianoche sandwich, which is a famous Cuban sandwich, but we learned how to make it vegan.
Yes. So JJ is Cuban, for those of you who don't know. And most Cuban food, like most Filipino food, is a lot of meat. Animal meat.
All
products.
meat, all the time.
So he's also plant-based.
Yeah.
So he has not been able to eat his favorite Cuban dishes.
Yeah, for many, many years.
And we just recently, we just got a recipe book of all these Cuban recipes that I have adapted one of them to be a plant-based vegan Cuban sandwich.
And we got medianoche, and it was insane. And we ate 2 of them each, and they were huge!
We had 2 today, 1 yesterday, 2 the day before, probably.
We've eaten a lot. We've eaten more bread in the last 2 weeks than we've eaten in years. You all miss training with us. Look, everybody from our group.
Oh, we miss singing with you all.
Cass in the house, Nicole in the house, Faye in the house.
We have so many people on our Instagram watching who were part of our 2-week singing intensive summer camp.
Yeah.
Our first one we've ever done. I think we might
Ever
do
done.
another one.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we don't know when, but at some point, I think we might do another one.
We might do another one. We might do another one. We might be making a singing group. We might be doing like a master class group where people can come together,
yes.
form a little tribe, sing together, sing with one another. What else we do? We might be doing an online university situation so that people can train with us in like big class settings from online from wherever they are. We might be doing an app situation or none of it, whatever. Y'all aren't interested in that.
Maybe you are interested, but I think that's the key to creativity is to not care if people are interested. Just put stuff out there.
Yeah.
Put stuff out there.
Yeah.
And you can't care how it lands. Just put it out there, and then people who love it will watch it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Facts.
do it.
Facts. You can never care how stuff is gonna go. I mean, you can care how stuff is gonna go, like you can care about it, and you can love. Like you want to care about it because you want to do something you care about. You want to do something that you love. But you don't want to like obsess with what the results are going to be, because if you try and obsess with what the results are going to be on anything, then you wind up doing terrible stuff because it's not an expression of you.
Yes.
Which is like the only thing that works for creating any kind of art whatsoever is just believing maybe there's somebody out here, maybe there's people out in the world that love what I love.
Yeah, so as long as you put whatever you love out into the world or whatever you're interested in, and you spend your time on whatever you're interested in, then you just put it out there and trust that other people are going to like it too.
Well, you
just trust that other people might respond to it.
Yeah, you got to trust that there are other people out there whose like souls are vibrating on like the same wavelength, and like and putting out stuff that you're like, what would I like to watch on stage? What would I like to watch on TV? What do I wish that I had when I was young?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was young and starting musical theater, you couldn't there was no way to train with Broadway people.
Right.
That exists for you?
No.
It didn't exist. That was in no way a thing. I was like, I had no way. I just moved to New York. I was like, I guess that's where Broadway is. I didn't know anything growing up, even through high school and stuff. I was like,
yeah, I mean, because I grew up outside of San Francisco.
Yeah.
So out in California at that time, there wasn't a lot of opportunities to study with Broadway people, especially not like there is now.
No, YouTube wasn't around. There were no smartphones. So
it wasn't like people are doing online classes like they are now either.
Yeah. I think young folks now, folks that want to do it, like don't know how crazy the opportunities are that they have to train and to connect with people that have actually done it before. There are people on here that never bought a CD, right?
Oh yeah. Is there anyone here who's like too young to have ever
probably our entire class
bought a CD?
when I wanted to learn about new musicals, I would go to Virgin Megastore and I would read the synopsis on the back of records. I would go to the musical theater section and I would get like 8 CDs and I would go home and I would wear them out and I would learn all the songs. And like that was my only exposure.
Yeah.
That was it.
Remember cassette tapes?
No, you're aging yourself there. You're aging yourself there.
I used to have some.
I have no idea what that is.
Do you remember? You probably don't remember this either. Back when I used to have to record myself for
voice lessons.
I
did. Yeah,
you had like
with
a little tape inside. Yeah.
And you had to write it out on a little thing. You're like, this is this today, and then you be hang on, let me make sure I'm going. Yeah, that was thing.
Oh, records, Alan.
Records.
I have some records, but it's because it was from my grandma's collection.
I have a record player.
But we've never played it.
I've played it. I have a.
I don't think we haven't opened it in 3 years.
It's been a minute. I have Stevie Wonder records, and I have a Big Bad Voodoo Daddy record signed by the band. Do you really?
Yes. We didn't know this. We both love Big Bad Voodoo Daddies.
How do you love them?
I just like their songs.
More in love. I went to a concert and they signed it, and I told the very sax player, I was like, I'm a sax player too, and I learned all of your solos, and you were my favorite solos growing up, and that's how I learned all of them. And he went, Cool, man.
This story sounds a lot like when I met Arielle May. I'm a singer too, and I like to sing, and you're really good.
Yeah, except I was 19 and you were a Broadway star, starring in your third Broadway show. And you're like, hi, my name is Arielle, and I love jazz, and I love you, and you want to be my best friend? You want to come to my show? I'm on the show too. You want to come see my show? I love you.
Yes.
That's what happened.
That was what happened.
Yeah, I did that to Javier.
Yeah, and now you guys are super close.
Yeah, now we're
all super
buddies.
close. Yeah.
I miss Jav.
I miss Javier too.
I have the original Haircast recording on record. Nice.
Yes.
Records are coming back.
Is
I
it
feel like they're coming
Kiara
back.
or yeah? Kiara said you two have a lot to discover about each other. It's fine that you do not know everything about each other. I think this is important. You never can assume you know everything about your partner. If you do, your relationship will fall.
That's right. And that's why you always have to be investigating to find out the truth.
Always be investigating. Explore.
El Jordinio, your favorite thing is Fan Friday? Thank you, my lord. Bow very deeply.
Ashland, you're from San Francisco.
Bow
I'm from
very
Half Moon
deeply.
Bay.
Bow very
Oh.
deeply. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you, my lord.
loving and coming to Fan Friday today.
What is this voice?
I don't know.
But
But I'm going to pin our comment because I
Okay.
always forget on Instagram you
everybody,
have to pin.
forget we have to pin a comment.
You have to pin what you're doing so people know. Boop, 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 boop.
Keychain.
Got it.
Oh, there he goes. Isn't this what's up, you guys? Alex Trebek, stage 4 cancer.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's cancer. I don't know.
Was that just announced?
No, he's had it for a while. He announced it on TV.
Alex Trebek has cancer.
Yeah.
And Regis Philbin
Just passed.
just passed.
Yeah.
Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, you guys. These are
Yeah.
my family's favorite TV shows.
The best shows. The best shows. The people are gone. You know what this takes us to? This is interesting because these are people that were very, very successful and very, very busy and did all kinds of cool things. And this is what we were just talking about before. That's what we were going to talk about today. It was the idea of like stillness and being busy all the time.
Yes, we were. I asked some of you on the Instagram, I asked you, what does stillness mean to you?
What does stillness mean?
We got peace and tranquility.
Peace and tranquility.
Being one with your thoughts.
Wait, we have one not moving.
Being
Yes.
one with your one thoughts.
Being one with your own thoughts.
Oh, okay. Breathe, take slow deep breaths, and listen to soft music.
Nice.
Meditation.
Yeah.
It's kind of calming, and I'd love to start meditating. Tranquility, the absence of motion in a moment. Ooh, absence of motion. That's kind of, yes. When I think of stillness,
Yeah.
I think of the absence of motion. But one of the things that we've been exploring is the idea that stillness is not the same thing as nothing.
No.
So even in stillness, when there's not motion, there can still be something happening.
Yeah. There's just like an obsession. There's an obsession of in modern culture. There's an obsession with constant movement, with like constant busyness. People are always trying to, you know, people are obsessing and idolizing people about their hustle. I'm so proud of your hustle. I admire your hustle, and even to the extent of it being like bad for your health, right?
Oh, for
like
sure,
people really romanticize like the tortured artist or like the genius that was so genius that she or he was alone all the time and could never find love, or like the you know, like this people. There's like a big idolization.
Idolization?
Not idealization.
I actually don't know. Is it idolization or idealization?
Idolized? There's a lot of idolizing the idea of people being hyper busy all the time to the point where it's unhealthy and negative for their lives.
Well, because we've been trained that we need to outwork everybody else if we're going to achieve our dreams. Achieve your dreams.
Yeah, achieve your dreams. Like that there's an idea, and we were talking about there's like there's a it's a weird thing because can I say the thing about the kids?
What thing?
About like people being trained like that.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, we were talking a lot this week about there's like that people.
Get closer so they can see you. There,
Hold
there
on.
we go.
Yes. Idealization. But is that the same? Because no, we don't mean ideal. We do mean idol, like idolizing, not idealizing, but idolizing.
Oh, see, this is such a
English
Those
is a
are-
hard language. Language being hard taught in schools. School.
School. We're back
We're
in school.
we were talking about how this week about how like schools train everybody in our society from the youngest age to the idea like that our society is not designed around the idea of what is best for the human spirit. Our society is
definitely
not designed around like what is going to make people the healthiest and happiest that they can be and the most fulfilled and the most at peace.
Yeah, like
That's not what our society is designed for. Like that's not what school trains people to do.
if you guys could pick to study any subject
Yeah.
as a child in school, that's not your typical science, math, writing. If you could create your own subject, what would it be?
Yeah. Like I could when I got out of school, like there's life stuff like we didn't learn about taxes and we didn't learn about savings and we didn't learn about interest and
Right.
we didn't learn about investing. But also we didn't learn about like meditation and we didn't learn about performance psychology and we didn't learn about how to deal with stress and we didn't learn how to take care of our bodies and we didn't learn how to deal with conflict and we didn't learn how to.
I want to learn that in school.
Yeah, we didn't like kids aren't taught like how do you debate with other people? How are you friends with people who wildly disagree and have conversation and have debates instead of arguments and fights? You know,
Mm-hmm.
but there's all,
Time management. That's definitely.
but all,
I want that.
all kinds of because we're the society doesn't idolize or idealize.
We gotta look
It's
that up.
well, no, I mean the other one. It is not an ideal in Western society. Things like wisdom and introspection aren't part of Western ideals. Western ideals are like hard work, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, endless work.
Mhm.
My hands are bleeding, but I never gave up to claw my way up the walls of success where I pulled myself up by my bootstraps and successful dream, success. And there's a lot of that, and I think we were talking about the schools are designed to make people like worker bees, right?
Mhm.
Because kids go to school, their kids are supposed to get 9, 10, 11 hours of sleep, and
Yeah, impossible.
instead they wind up getting like waking up way too early, not sleeping enough. They go to school super early. They're in school for 8 hours, even though adults only have 4 hours of deep focus in their mind. You know, they only have 4 hours of deep focus where they can really learn something intensely. They're there for 8 hours and they go home, and then our school's like, great, and now you're home. Be a kid. Do
Spend
what you
time
want.
with your family.
Spend time with your family. Spend time with your friends. Run around and play outside. Is that what they do?
No, they say, here's your homework. You
Here's
have
your
5 hours
homework.
or 6 hours of
You have
homework.
5-6 hours of homework.
And then you go to sleep and you wake up at, 6 o'clock in the morning
Yeah,
and you do it again.
And if you are like me and you
Oh.
decide at a very early age, no, I'll give you the school hours, but I'm not going to do the homework, right? Which is what I did. I decided,
Balance. Yeah, Alan said I wish they would teach balance.
Yeah. like my fifth grade. I think I know that the 5th grade was where second grade was where I first had the thought. 5th grade was when I decided I'm not going to do homework anymore because I was like, I'm giving you 8 hours of my day. You're not going to have my nighttime. And I got in so much
We
trouble
got a lot of detention.
in school. I got like kicked out of schools and I got into so much trouble because they're like, you're going to go to detention for not doing your homework. And I was
Yes.
like, I'm here for 8 hours. What do you want?
And then Lizzie's like, yeah, but then what about sports and clubs and stuff? And then you have to do homework after that.
Yeah, and then I remember
I would cry myself to sleep. In high school, I had so much homework, I would cry myself to sleep because I felt like I wanted to get straight A's, but I also I felt like exhausted all the time.
But I'm pretty convinced that the reason that it's put there is for the idea so that kids get really used to the idea at a really young age that they don't own any of their time. Like that kids are taught from a really, really young age that you don't own your time. Like that the weekend is the time that needs to be granted to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Free, like time that is just life, time where it's not mandated and at school, we're like, this is free time. free time as opposed to unfree time where you're doing stuff. And things like summer and winter, that's like summer break, winter break, you're on a break from real life.
Right, which is real life, which is like work, nonstop.
Yeah, and we're the only species on the planet that does this. Every other animal is in summer all the time. Like every other species, for like crocodiles have never done homework. And they've been around for 300 million years. Quinn has never done homework. Bring Quinn. Quinn has never done any homework, and he's fine. But the idea, I think that the reason that stuff is set up the way that it is so that kids get really used to the idea that they don't have a right to their own time ever, and that their time is something that is always going to be controlled by an outside power. Never done homework. Let's kiss him. 1, 2, 3. Mwah. Yeah.
This is Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn's our baby.
Yeah.
And Quinn doesn't do homework. He doesn't have to. He's perfect.
But it's like so that people get used to the idea that other people are going to control their schedule, they're going to control their time. You only get free time if the other people say that you have free time.
Yeah.
And then people start working and they're like pre-K, they try and get into a good college, they collect debt, then they work in America till they're 65, where the average lifespan is 78. So you get 13 years of your life where other people aren't controlling your time and your schedule and your habits. You know?
He took it away from me because I would hold him forever.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how stuff is. That's how stuff is designed.
Yes.
In the civilization, but so people grow up and are so uncomfortable being still. They're so uncomfortable. Like I think we had so many friends that when pandemic started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, you have a wish. Make it. Make wish of glory. Victory. High five. Yes.
I always get a kiss afterwards because he always thinks, well, what if she wished for a kiss? Then I gotta kiss her.
I'm corny. That's what I wish for. So I'm like, let me just make it work. But right. But I mean, people get 13 years at the end of their life when.
That's it. Yeah. So you work all the time except for holidays, vacations, and weekends until you retire at 65. And then most people, the average lifespan is till you're 78. So you are working forever.
And it's like I didn't sign up. I wasn't asked about designing that system of society.
Right.
They never asked for my opinion about designing that society. But I think it's like we noticed it in so many of our friends. When quarantine happened, what did people immediately start doing? They were like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be so productive. I'm going to learn 17 languages. I'm going to start 3 businesses. And some folks now, when you say this, are like, well, no, it's because this economy's collapsed and they need to find a way to live. And I'm like, you're talking now, 5 months in.
Originally it was like, I have so many hobbies. I have so many things I want to get done in my house.
Yeah.
I have so much to do. People
immediately went to like, I can be so busy. And people are busier now than they were before. And I think there's such like a chronic unhappiness in so many people. I don't know if this is true for all folks, but I know amongst like young people, there's so much like chronic unhappiness because people aren't used to having their own time and keeping their own company.
True.
For so long.
Yeah.
And now they need to keep their company for a long time. And they were never raised in a society whose design is based around what would be the best. What would be the best thing for like the human spirit and the human soul?
No, they aren't asking that about themselves because they've never been taught that that's an important thing.
The society isn't designed around that, although obviously that is what our society should be designed around.
Yeah. So one of the things that we've been...
You know that if I stand closer to the cameras than you, I look like a giant.
Okay, but I feel like I need to keep turning... You're behind me, so I feel like I have to turn this way to look at you.
It's in your mind. It's in your mind.
So I'm even here.
You're not. Look, now you're crooked. You trust me.
But if I look at you, then I'm turning my back to them.
It's all right. They've seen movies and TV shows their whole life. They're used to watching people look at each other. They've been watching TV their whole life. It's okay.
But look, your chest is open when you look at me. If I go like that, I feel like I'm hurting my
Right.
neck.
But I'm not like this. Why don't we talk about this later and not in front of them, so we don't waste everybody's time.
Yeah. Alan retired at 70 3 years ago.
Better have more than 5
Oh,
more
you
years.
will, Alan.
I hope so.
You're very
I hope so.
active. You're climbing mountains and traveling the world.
That's true.
Don't worry.
That's true. Okay, hang on.
So we were talking about stillness and people feeling super busy, feeling the need to be super busy. And one of the things that I have to remind myself, and I think that most people need this reminder, is just knowing that it's okay to not be productive the entire day. Productive. One of the things that I've changed asking someone when I see them, like, how was your day? Did you have a productive day? Did your day go well? Because people, it gives them anxiety. Like, oh no, I didn't do all the things that I said I wanted to do or that I needed to do. But if you said, did you have a successful day? I've said that before. And I find that it's actually a much more calming question, because for some people, a successful day was to sit on the couch and watch a movie or 4. Like, who knows? Who knows what we need?
And
That's
there's
my point.
Yeah, and there's like I was saying, it's kind of like if you're on a boat on a river, right? Oftentimes people feel like, when they're paddling in the river, they feel like that's when they're moving forward the most. And if the river is moving or if the stream is moving, if you take it in the boat and you just sit and you go and you enjoy the day, oftentimes people are like, oh my gosh, but I'm not moving forward.
Yes.
I'm not moving forward, but that's just an illusion. I mean, the river is your life. So it's always moving forward. Stuff is always happening, and sometimes you do need to stop, and like sometimes you should paddle, but it's not even like you need to paddle all the time, and sometimes you should stop. It's like you don't need to paddle all the time at all anyways. And like you can get out of the river, and you could go on a walk. You could do whatever it is that you want to do.
Or you can sit and just stay in the boat. Life happens.
But I mean, and both of us are like we have lots of big dreams and we make lots of things happen. We do lots of art and stuff, but there's also, but we just do it for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like the reason we do stuff isn't because we're like, oh my God, what is my legacy? How is my work? Have I worked enough today? Have I fought hard enough to earn my honor and to earn my life and my thing? Not at all. We just do stuff that we think is fun. We're like, hey, you want to do an album? That'd be fun.
Yes.
Want to do a music video? That'd be fun.
And I do admit that I get super stressed on the process of creating the thing that I said I wanted to do.
Yes, and then part of my job is to help with that.
But it does come from originally this desire to do something that I think would be fun.
Yeah.
Which is also, for those of you who don't know, like if any of you have seen my videos on YouTube of me singing Let It Go, Colors of the Wind, and When Will My Life Begin in a recording studio. Okay, not the ones where I'm on stage, but in a recording studio, those 3. Let It Go, Colors of the Wind, When Will My Life Begin from Tangled. Those 3 songs I did because he said to me one day, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to do animation. He's like, well, let's go record some songs. And we did it. But the response that I got from people, all of my friends who saw that, was, wow, these are amazing. Why did you do these? What was the purpose? Why did you do these? And I said, because I thought it'd be fun. And the confused looks that I got was so mind-blowing. Because people were like, you mean it wasn't for like trying to get a job? It wasn't for something specific and like.
Did a lot of people ask that?
A lot of people.
What about Speechless?
No, not for Speechless. I think because I was already playing Jasmine and they were like...
So they were like, oh, it's on brand.
It's on brand. But I think for those 3, initially, they were like, why'd you do it? And I said, because I thought it'd be fun. And then they were baffled. Completely baffled.
We were in California, and I was playing saxophone in Arielle's first one-woman show. Back to Free.
Back to Free.
Back to Free.
It was not recorded as a live album, but if any of you saw it in New York or LA, let me know.
There is a full recording of the entire show.
There is.
It was professionally recorded, and Arielle has never released it.
Yeah.
She's holding it in the archives, like
This
a
is
bunch
true.
of other videos
Yes, I know.
that some people have spent 80 hours editing.
I know.
Anyways.
I know.
Demand the videos. Demand the videos. Demand the secret sauce. She's holding on to some hot sauce. So we were doing this thing, and I had a friend who I still have a friend But at that time, he had a production company. And I was like, well, he's in LA. His production company's in LA. Why don't we hire them on, bring a film crew. Let's film it. And she was like, why? And I was like, I don't know, why not? Why not? And then we were there, so we were already working with them. And we're like, yeah, look, they demand the videos.
We the people demand the videos.
Videos.
Yes. Put the videos out.
It's done. It's decided.
Release
Arielle is releasing the Celine Dion video this Wednesday.
This Wednesday. So apparently I'm releasing a video this Wednesday.
She's releasing the video this Wednesday. I had to say it out loud because I've been trying to get her to release this video forever, and now we're committed because it's on TV.
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Look at this. El Jordania says, if that's okay with you, Arielle, delete that comment.
No, I cannot do it.
But there it is. He said, let's get her done. That's what I'm talking about. They want a DVD. But so we did it.
Okay.
Right? We did this thing. Look, they all want it. They want it.
Hi, Abigail.
They want it. Y'all, this video is so crazy. When you guys see it, you're going to be like, you've been holding this hot sauce for 2 years? Hasn't it been burning your mouth?
It has been over 2 years, almost 3.
You've been holding that hot sauce in your mouth, and they're going to be like housing up and burning your mouth. But so we were there doing it, and I was like, well, what do you want to do? What's the next thing? And she was like, I want to be a Disney princess and do animation. We're like, okay, great, let's do that. So then I was like, and I need to leave. So I was like, all right, we have 48 hours. We're already talking to this production team. I was like, why don't we get them to let's find a recording studio. Let's go in. What are 3 Disney songs you know because of your Disney concerts that you were already doing? She was doing symphony concerts. Symphony concerts all over the world, right? With Disney. And so I was like, let's find those things. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Go in, do them, and act them out, full out, as if you are doing the movie.
This is a trick. Not a trick. A tip.
A tip.
For all of you singers.
Yeah.
All of you singers.
Yeah.
If you're ever in a concert or in a recording studio and you're singing a song and it's not in the show, pretend you're in the show.
Yeah, go full out always.
Always act it full out like you're in the story, not that you're just singing in a recording studio or that you're singing on stage because it's concert. You got to be in the story. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like if you're on the phone, if you're on the phone with somebody, and then watch. I'm gonna get off camera and check this out. Have a conversation about how in love we are. Ready? About us being in love. Ready?
On the phone. I love you so much. And
oh my God, I love you so much too.
I can't wait to see you. I'm so excited that I get to see you this weekend.
I also cannot wait to see you.
You don't sound very excited.
I am very excited.
You sound kind of like you're not excited. Maybe we shouldn't see each other.
I'm very excited to see you. Oh no, we should definitely see each other.
You sound bored.
So you can hear how bored I sound, even though you can't see my face.
Could you hear him when he was over there?
Right. The magic of music studios is that's a music studio. If you're bored off and you're not being filmed, then in the record, the people listening to that album, and you know the thing is, a lot of times folks kind of record like this, like they just read the words, and then then later on they shoot the music video to put with the sound. Right? And then they're like acting full out and all emotional and they're crying, but you can tell that it was done later because you're like, there's no way that this performance gave this vocal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have this really flat, boring town USA vocal, and then they're all excited in the video and you're like, there's no way that this created this action. But so we did that. We were like, let's go in. Let's throw it down. I took out of town. She threw down on that thunder, and those videos are online.
You're talking about the Disney ones?
Yeah, Pocahontas, When Will
When Will My Life Begin? Colors of the Wind.
Colors of the Wind.
Let It Go.
Let It Go. Let It Go. When Will My Life Begin is my favorite.
And secret information.
Secret information. What? Oh, what? And you were all nervous to do those videos, remember?
Was I?
You were all nervous.
Why?
Because you're like, it's so fast, we haven't planned it.
Oh, because it was like, it's happening in 2 days. And
I was like, it's happening in 2 days.
Yeah, especially that When Will My Life Begin, I didn't know the song, so I learned it. And Let It Go. I didn't know Let It Go. Both of those songs I learned and recorded 2 days later.
And then I was like, we're going to do that. We're going to do interviews. There's going to be a whole feature. She was so nervous that I was like, nah, just go do it. It'll be great. And then what happened because of that?
This is the thing. This is the thing I was about to say. Because of those 3 videos that I put online for fun, because I thought it'd be fun with no plan, because of that, somebody named Jody Pico watched a video of me singing When Will My Life Begin from Tangled and decided to offer me the role of Delilah in Between the Lines.
Yep, that's how it happened. That's how Between the Lines happened.
Yes.
Nicole, wait, When Will My Life Begin was your fave, JJ? Does this mean you've seen Tangled? I can't hear. I'm driving in a tunnel.
That means no, he's still not seen Tangled.
And now I can never watch it.
Yes, you have to.
I can never watch it because now it's a bit.
Now it's a bit that you've never
Now
seen.
Nikki and I have a bit,
then
so
you
we
won't
can't.
see it.
We can't. But that's how it happened, right? But it's because she put out something that was just done out of love. But that's like all the stuff that we do.
That's what we're talking about.
The art that we do is like.
Tell them about that quote.
Which one?
Art that doesn't flow from the heart.
The Da Vinci.
Yes.
Where the heart doesn't move with the hand, there can be no art.
I like that quote.
Leonardo da Vinci. But that's everything we do. Like Sancta Via, the wellness art that I've created over more than a decade of studying all these different things. Like, I know sometimes people are like, how did you have the time to do all this? Like, because I'm a full-time professional actor. And like, when did you have time to study like all of these different martial arts? And when did you have all this time to study all of these different wellness things and like calisthenics and bodybuilding and all of these things? And I'm like, because it was fun. Like that's the whole answer.
But then because you did it because it was fun, that allowed you to then take everything that you've learned and create this incredible longevity-based wellness art that we've been creating, and we're going to offer to everyone very soon.
Yeah, and it's been like over a decade in the work, but it's all because of the
thing you did because it was fun.
It's all just doing stuff because it's fun. But you don't need to do stuff all the time. You don't need to prove
just do things for fun.
Mike Tyson said, when I was young, we all thought that we needed to prove our honor. We thought that we needed to earn and struggle and show what we needed to do in order to earn our honor, prove our honors. And then now I realize that you can't earn your honor. You're born with honor. And all you can do is keep it or do things that dishonor yourself and make you lose it. But like, there's no outside.
You never have to prove your worth.
No, but that's a big thing. It's like the modern society is always trying to convince people, like other people's beauty standards, other people's standards of success, other people's standards of excellence, other people's standards of time management, other people's standards of everything, and it's mainly to make people feel bad so that they can sell them stuff.
Yeah.
It's to make people feel bad so that they can sell all of us.
Did you tell them already the thing that you said about if you said this every 15 minutes?
Oh, no.
Did you say that to them yet?
No, you want to say?
Yes. So he came up with this idea that would be so helpful for everyone.
Yeah.
Which is to not set an alarm. I guess that'd be really
You can set an alarm.
Okay, on your phone, maybe once an hour. Because every 15 minutes would be really annoying.
Once an hour.
So once an hour.
For a week.
For a week. Set an alarm on your phone, and every time it goes off, I'm still sleeping. Every time it goes off, tell yourself 2 specific sentences.
With a little smile on your face.
With a little smile. Okay. The first one is, my opinion of other people doesn't matter.
Super doesn't matter.
The second one is, other people's opinion of me doesn't matter.
Not at all. 0% matter.
And that's it. So if you tell yourself that every hour for a week, how much your life would change. I think it would change in so many ways. For instance, we would become less judgmental of people, less critical of people.
Yes.
We would also become more courageous and take more risks. We would do what we want without fear of other people criticizing us because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And what else?
People would just be happy.
We would be happier.
People would be happy because it wouldn't be so easy to control. Let me see. I liked what you said. Oh, this person doesn't like me?
Who did I hear that from?
What?
I don't know.
Tell me what I said. Tell me what I said. Ooh, challenge accepted. Yes.
Nice.
Exactly. Do it. Yes, media has all these stereotypes that make us change who we are. Exactly. It's so important. I mean, we say all the time, like whenever anybody's trying to shame you, it's because they're trying to control you. They're trying to control you.
Yeah.
You know? It's because they're trying to control you. Whenever people are trying to
Well,
make you
or
feel...
they're just trying to make themselves feel better by making you feel bad. Some
Yeah.
people literally aren't trying to control you, but they're trying to shame you because it makes them feel better about themselves.
No, they're always trying to control you. Shame is always trying to make people control people, even if somebody's right. Even if somebody's
I guess in that it's trying to control you controlling you of making you shrink your light. That's a controlling action.
Yeah. Shame is always a predatory move. 100% of the time. Shame is very rarely about like, I think that you should learn. And if it is, it's what we talked about the other day, it's an educational beatdown, which is predatory.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get into that right now because we don't have all that time. Boom. Okay, what else do we have? Let's see. What do people say? Y'all, these are
My opinion of Trumpty Dumpty matters.
Not going to get into that. Not going to get into that. It doesn't.
I wish that our opinions about things people had more effect.
No, we don't. It's good. It's good that they don't. Would you really? But
Well,
do you remember what my dad was about precedents?
Yes.
Would you want that to be the other way?
No.
I mean, no. None of that. You're going to talk no politics. Vote in November. Oh, dude, it was in the training. You were talking about fearing how people think about you, and you said stop and ask, who did I hear that from? No one. Then it's not real. And that again. It was in the training. I, JJ, was talking about fearing how people think about. Oh, I can't keep switching. But you were talking about fearing how people think about you, and you said to stop and ask, who did I hear that from? No one. Then it's not real. You know what's amazing? I don't remember saying that. That's great advice. I need to hear that advice.
Who did I hear that from? No one? Then it's not real.
Probably not real. And you know what I mean? Even if you do hear from somebody, you know, sometimes I only have one thing, and I learned it from a meme.
What?
Meme life, it's a meme of Denzel Washington, and I don't know if he ever actually said it.
What is
I don't know
it?
if he said it. But I've used it so many times in real life. If a friend comes up and is like, hey, I just thought you should know, such and such is saying, somebody's saying really terrible things about you, and I thought you should know. My only statement is always, oh my gosh, that's so interesting. Why were they so comfortable saying that around you?
Why is that? Why don't get it?
If somebody is a really, because what do you think would happen?
You mean that would they make them nervous? Like, well, what are they saying about me?
No.
Oh.
Like, if somebody is around, if I can ever come up to you and say, hey, by the way, I was hanging out with these 5 people, and they spent 15 minutes talking trash about you.
Mm-hmm.
The only real question is, and you didn't stand up and leave or say, y'all don't talk about my wife like that.
Oh, so you're saying like, well, why would they say that around you? Why would they feel comfortable saying that around you? Because you would obviously stand up for me.
Yeah, the only thing that I learned from that is that you're like, oh, so you didn't stand up for me.
But maybe the end of that sentence they were going to say is, I heard somebody saying this thing about you, and I told them that that's not true.
Yeah, great.
But
yeah,
then
cool.
You wouldn't say that.
That response has never happened.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, but I was so scared, and I got so scared, and I didn't know what to say, so I just sat there and let them talk bad about you. Like, people are saying middle school in a nutshell, more like high school in a nutshell. But guess what? Here's the thing. Because of social media, high school is life now.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
High school and middle school are life now, baby. There used to be that thing where people are like, oh my gosh, I know that kids in middle school are bullies. I know that kids in high school are bullies. But guess what? It gets better. Adults don't care about that stuff. Everybody's pretty much nice to everybody. And like, when you're an adult, stuff isn't a popularity contest. And they're like, enter social media. The world's longest ongoing popularity contest. And then people are like, bullies aren't real when you're an adult. And they're like, enter the comment section of YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and Twitter.
Trolls.
Right? I mean, it's like, it's it's interesting. I mean,
Nicole says life is so much better after high school.
It is.
It is better.
It is.
It is better because you can also kind of decide who you hang out with.
Yeah.
You can decide who you see every day. You might be you might not be in the same room as people who are mean to you or bullying you.
Culture feels to me like it's
But there are people out in the world still who bully you.
Culture feels El Jardinia. I can't read that comment out loud, but I did laugh. Not at you, with you, at that phrase that you just made up. I mean,
middle schoolers are awful. Yes.
From what I can see, I think mainly because of social media, adult life is becoming, in society, not in my personal life, but in society, adult life is becoming a lot more like social media. I mean, like middle school.
Mm-hmm. Because of social media.
I think so. You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah, I mean we're constantly comparing ourselves to other people in the feed of Instagram and Facebook and the Twitter, like all of the stuff that we're being bombarded with. It's very easy for it to feel to bring you into a comparison world. And remember, comparison is the thief of joy. I don't know if I can do that.
Hang on. I'm trying to see if I can get Ari to do something.
I can try it. Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course it would. Yeah, that's true.
You gonna do it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Jackie's asking me to sing something that I'm not prepared to sing. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah!
I don't know how this is gonna go.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Oh, look, there's us.
Hey!
Oh, we're on the TV because he's finding me a track to sing along to. We're gonna see. My 7th grade was the absolute worst for me too, Lizzie.
Take this.
If y'all have heard my story on my album about my middle school experience, you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna see. But life is better after high school. It's better after middle school and high school, but it's still hard. Definitely still hard. If there's an ad before this, make sure you turn the volume down or something.
Okay, I will.
He's playing a song. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and control the volumes.
Your
in real
roommate's.
time.
Oh, Steffi, I'm sorry. Steffi, I'm sorry.
Okay, you ready?
Gotta find a new roommate.
Yeah, Steffi, your roommate is out with the garbage. Tell your roommate she's out. See how this goes.
Magnum ice cream, carefully made to be broken, crack into indulgence.
So why did we choose to sing this song?
Well, oh, this is very echoey. We chose to sing this song right now because we've been talking about bullies. We've been talking about how when people have negative thoughts and negativity towards you, that it's important to remind yourself that what other people think about me doesn't matter. Here we go.
The snow goes white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. The kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. My power flurries through the air to the ground. My soul is spiraling, floating fractals all around. And one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, and I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. This perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. Cold never bothered me anyway.
Yay!
Go! Let it go!
Let it go, y'all. Doesn't matter what other people think about you. Let it go.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people think about you. You got to let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. So,
We did it.
we did it. But what about stillness? We were talking about stillness.
That was the talk about stillness.
That was the talk about stillness.
You got to find the stillness within.
That's it. That was
That
it.
actually, if you let things go, you will not be rocked and rolled and pushed around. You will have stillness within.
Yeah, you gotta let it go.
That's
That's
true.
it. Okay, let's see what people say. What do people say? You weren't reading people's comments. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, let's see what's happening. Y'all, this is what I was trying to get her to do. Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
let's see.
he was like, "You want to sing Let It Go?"
Okay, hang on.
And I was like,
Hang on, we're going up.
I'm not really
Wait a minute.
prepared for that.
Wait a minute. Let's see what's happening. You ready? Yes. El Jordinho got it. Said, please be let it go. There it was. There he goes.
Hi, Eileen.
Arielle, your face was priceless when you realized what you just agreed to. Schools are the worst. Fact.
Yes.
Arielle, you're magnificent. What are you going to sing? It was picked on by some real jukes in 7th grade. Not pleasant. Let me tell you, they suck. They're not present. They're not present and they're not pleasant. Boom. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Oh my God, yes. Oh, yes. Called it. Yes.
Yes,
Let
let
it
it
go.
go.
Yes, smiley faces. Get it. I called it. El Jordinho called it. Chills. Yes. Anybody
you
here get
did.
it? Yes, facts. I thought. Yes, Arielle. Meant vibes. My bad. Okay. Oh my God, I was at a baseball game and the coaches on both sides started fighting and holding out the game and the guy up in the box started playing Let It Go and everyone started cracking up. That's incredible. That's incredible. Such a powerful voice. Powerful and amazing. Her voice is so powerful and effort. Effortless. Effortless.
Yeah,
Not
got it.
effortful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Queen,
he
I
wrote
finally
effortless.
understand this song. Right? Come on now.
Oh,
Finally understand the song.
that's so nice.
Yes. All we need is a dress change here, and we'd have a real life Elsa here. Well, they can see you in the Elsa wig. In Tom Schumacher's
That
book.
is true. That is true. So one day, Tom Schumacher had me photographed in the
Who's Tom
Elsa
Schumacher,
wig.
for people that don't know?
Tom Schumacher is the president of Disney Theatricals,
Yes.
which is all the Disney shows on Broadway and on tour and everywhere. And he had me put on the Elsa wig. And
The real one.
The real one from the Broadway show. And the Little Mermaid wig. That was Sierra's wig. And the Jasmine wig. And he had me photographed in all the wigs. I still have to post that picture too.
You have it.
No, I have it. Yeah.
We
I
gotta
have
post it. She has all the actual wigs. Okay. Incredible. You're so good. Incredible. Bravissima. Oh my gosh. Thanks so much. Made me feel so much better. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love your voice. Easier said than done. Beautiful voice. Wow. Love you. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you. For the record, I called what she was going to sing. Fact. 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 Everybody. El Giardino. Absolutely. Called it. Y'all, that's time. We're about to end up. This Fan Friday is done.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let's do our MTR. Find out what did you bring to Fan Friday? What did
Do our
Fan Friday bring
MTR.
to you?
MTR.
All right. All of the people who are here, who are in our voice
Masterclass are the only ones who understand that inside joke I just said. All right, time to do our MTR. What did you bring to Fan Friday, and what did Fan Friday bring to you? To everybody else who's like, what? You should have been in the class.
Oh, look. We have one from Nicole. MTR.
Oh wait, I read 1, 2, but when 3, I got static.
Okay, we're going to
Okay.
sing our closing Fan Friday song. For those of you...
Where's your song of you singing the song from Little Mermaid that I recorded? Is it just on Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah. There's an incredible version of her singing Part of Your World at
Epcot.
the Epcot Festival of the Arts. Whoever filmed the video has a great beard. And the video is so good. She like brought the house down, got a crazy standing ovation every night. She's so genius at it.
Thanks.
You want to throw down on some Fan Friday? So
We're going to sing our Fan Friday theme song.
we love you. Thank
We're-
you for being with us.
We're closing this out this week with this song, and we hope you sing along.
Should I bring Quinn in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. We can't sing the song without Quinn. Quinn, the Broadway pup. The Broadway pup on Instagram.
Hey, can you hold this for a second? Can you hold this for a second? Thanks.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's my microphone.
You like that mic.
That's fine.
Ready? Are you ready, Quinn? He's not in the frame.
Quinn.
Sing.
Let her go, let her go.
I think that's
You're so good. Oh, we only have a minute left. We only have a minute left.
Here we
Let's
go.
Take us off. Okay.
Ready?
Friday, 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 Friday,
It's Friday, Friday. Let's Friday, Friday, it's Friday, Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, Friday.
That's our Fan Friday this week. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
Same Quinn with a
Same-
fluffy face.
Same Quinn with a fluffy face.
Bye, y'all. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.